Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to some more MegaCon coverage. We're back for MegaCon 2024 in sunny Orlando. It is mega content. So we're going to be taking you through and see how much MegaCon. Oh, look at that! He's going to see Ewan and Hayden. We're going to see how much MegaCon has expanded, and it has expanded. Absolutely huge. This is still just the front. Over here at the Roosevelt's booth. Lots of sabers and stuff too. Oh, sorry. Some Star Wars cosplayers. We got Hera and Ahsoka over there. And once again, lots and lots of awesome, talented artists at MegaCon. Look at some of the awesome, awesome fan art over here. There's the Vader, there's Boba. But then there's lots of other really cool stuff too. I love Batman and Joker on tandem. Check out this artist, you guys. He's really cool. You guys can find these guys at disparity.com. And see all kinds of awesome art, like Lady and the Tramp AT-ATs, or Grogu taking a tea bath, or a doggo who just wants to play outside. I'm here with Miss Christine from Sabacc for Charity. So tell me about Sabacc for Charity.
So Sabacc for Charity is a passion project that my husband and I came up with after just playing Sabacc with some friends and just seeing how it just brought a lot of community together, just made friendships with people you didn't even know. A lot of introverted people just kind of came out of their shell. It was just a really great experience other than just playing Sabacc and having a lot of fun with the game. So as we continue to play, this passion project just came to life with us just thinking, how can we help the community? We love our community. And how can we help different charities? And we're like, and he came up with a great name, simple name, but it makes sense, Sabacc for Charity. So we started off with the Boys and Girls Club in Ocala. And then we, from there, reached out to MegaCon and we're like, you think we can do this here? And they're like, yes. And it just spun off from there. And so here we are at MegaCon supporting the Victim Service Center, where they got over 600 people to connect with and some to sign up for free counseling for people that have been through any kind of trauma. So it's just great to be able to give a charity exposure, have fun playing Sabacc, teach people about the Star Wars game. So people didn't even know what Sabacc was and they're like, we'll play. And we taught them, brought them into the Star Wars world, and it was just a lot of fun all weekend.
And who knows, maybe they'll use those skills later in life to charter a Star Cruiser or win their own Star Cruiser. I've seen it happen. It's believe it or not, it can happen.
This is very true, yes.
Well, thank you so much for everything you guys do for the community. And where can they find you guys if not at a con?
Well, we actually are going to start to play once a month at the Bow Spot, but you can find out all of our information at www.sabaccforcharity.com. You can either spell out 4 or put the number 4, but we're sabaccforcharity.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll post anything that we're doing with the charity, or if we're just hanging out and playing Sabacc together and you guys want to just learn, we're happy to teach you. You could be a first-time player, it doesn't matter. We'll teach you that day, and we'll have a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Miss Christine. We look forward to seeing more of you guys in the future. We look forward to maybe playing a few games of Sabacc with you in the future.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Although, if you'll let me keep my lightsaber,
there's no promises. No promises.
I would like to keep them.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
You have something I want. I really like that 8x10. That's sweet.
As soon as I saw that one, I was like, that's the one.
That's the one. There are so many Star Wars guests at this con. Lots and lots of other names. Eamon's booth's over there. Diana Lee's over there. Daniel's over there. We just saw Giancarlo Esposito. Gina Carano is over there. Tamora, Alan. Yeah. At least 2. So many awesome guests. And then on the other side of that wall is the Clone Wars guests. Yeah, there's a lot of awesome Star Wars star power at MegaCon this year, guys. And we're back at the best part of MegaCon. We're in the city or town or village of
All of the above.
Mos Rodina. Once again, and there's been some changes. It's had some growth since we were here last year. And, well, we're pretty excited to cover it. So, welcome back.
Well, thank you for coming. Welcome back to you. So, last year you did see the Forge.
Yes.
Some elements here that you're familiar with.
And we have some Mandos.
Yes.
We have some Mandos again.
So we're going to be brief because we are in their area and we don't want to upset them.
Right. Yeah.
But last year you did see our Forge. This year we did change it. We have a larger footprint. As you can see, the inside of the walls now have the stone textured look.
It's nice. And
to change it up.
Feels like the ceiling's a little bit higher too.
It did change up a little bit, yeah. So for all those that have seen our last episode of The Mandalorian here, you can probably recognize the green from the green crystals found there on Mandalore. So we have it here, and we have a lot of our celebrities that have come by this weekend and signed the wall. So we're really proud of that. So they've had fun, our fans have had fun, and honestly, we've had fun, and that's the whole point of all this. You know, we really enjoy seeing the fans completely melt when they see the characters and see the buildings and everything here. That's what we love. You know, that's why we've all put all this hard work into it. And I'm glad you guys really enjoy it and are coming back and talking to us and wanting to see it. So,
truth be told, thank you. Truth be told, I have just been itching for MegaCon just to come back to this spot since we came last year. And that's all we've been talking about since we got home when we talk anything Star Wars prop or costume related is, well, did you see what the guys in Florida did? And
we appreciate that.
Because you not only did y'all blow us away last year, but once again, I mean, you topped it. So it's just fantastic, and we can't wait to see everything else that y'all have added to it as well, because I understand y'all updated more than just the Mandalorian Forge.
Oh, absolutely. So we've got a couple more buildings. We'll take you guys around.
Sweet.
We're entering our village here.
Not sure I like what I see over here. Can't help but notice there's a lightsaber going through Roger there.
Well, we won't discuss that.
Okay. I'm just saying he probably didn't deserve it.
No, he didn't. So,
okay.
As you come through, we got plenty of our Mandalorians and troopers. So as you stepped through earlier, I'm sure you heard the sound and the announcements.
I do hear some speeders overhead.
Yeah, well, we have
a
some
lot of traffic
ambient
in the area.
sound. Yeah, some ambient sound going through.
Yeah.
One of our hits this year is we actually had our radio broadcast here, and our guy Mushu here was one of the voices of it. Mushu, come through.
So you watching all the Cantina hits from the 70s and 80s?
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
So explain what you were doing here today.
So what we were doing essentially is we were basically doing call outs. We were doing trivia all day long. We'd get on the radio. We would play some songs, obviously. Then we would stop. We'd remind everybody what we were doing here, who we are, what Mos Rodina was about. And then we'd essentially just kind of keep people having fun. That's what it was all about. We did some shifts. It's me and 3 others that were back and forth, doing it all weekend long. As you can tell by my voice, it's one of those things that went away really quickly. So
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to do a radio station?
So actually this building, this room has been converted to a radio station. It was actually began as something else in tribute of one of our fallen members, one of our actual longtime builders of this. And unfortunately we lost him this year. But this started off as something, and we're probably going to improve it and move forward. But that's something that the Mercs and the Fear Squad wanted to do for him, and I'll let them talk a little bit more about that. But we decided to kind of convert it into a radio booth just for the sake of we were looking for something to better represent something. You know, instead of us just walking around with a bullhorn,
sure.
We wanted to better represent what we've done. You know, it was more interaction. People could come up. The last 5 hours of the day today, you know, I had people in front of the booth the whole time that we were just going back and forth. I was giving stuff to kids. We were talking about how to join. So a little bit more of an informational aspect. a lot of interaction, a lot of fun. People had a lot of, laughs. It was a great time.
I like the idea of the radio station instead of a bullhorn, as you touched on, because it also helps with the immersion of being in here. Because when you walk in here, it's got that effect like Galaxy's Edge kind of does, where as soon as you walk in, it's like, oh, I'm in Star Wars now.
Yeah.
And that's what's so cool and special about Mos Rodinas, in my opinion. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing what y'all do at the radio booth next year, and hopefully we'll hear some more of those awesome hits, maybe by the modal nodes even.
So, well, the land speeder you guys did see last year.
Yep.
We have kind of a little bit more of an expanded area here since, from the setup from last year. We're able to incorporate the tower here, another droid, some other fun droids, and just kind of make it a bigger space. That way more people could get in front of it a little bit easier to take pictures, that kind of thing. Last year it was kind of a little in the corner, so it was a little tougher for people to pose in front of it and get pictures. So this kind of opens the thing up so more people get to see it. It does get so crowded in here during the day that it kind of jams you up because, if there's a lot of people and people are in a hurry, they tend to just walk right by. So being open like this, it's nice because now more people get to see it, more people can, see what's happening over here, and you got a bigger space to take pictures. So it's, really worked out for everybody.
So right before we move on, I like to express, a lot of hard work has gone into the whole set here. But for this section here, we're represented as the Fierce Squad Builders Group. We're an organization. All of us here are part of the clubs in one fashion or the other. But our focus in this scenario here is we're building the props that allow all these amazing cosplays to come here and make it real. So from Tom and everything that he's done, from Miguel doing all the woodwork and just the paint work, he's done an amazing job. Josh, he's done a lot of the graphics. He's obviously turned the wrench on these buildings here. And myself, Q, we put a lot of hard work into this, and we're doing it for the clubs and groups. So I'd like to just thank these guys for all their hard work on this side on what we've done. And these guys over here have completely killed it this year as well. And we're going to continue to walk around and let them discuss some of their buildings.
So what we decided to make life easy for us, and those of you out there that understand how our organizations work, is we're constantly needing to take breaks. Obviously, wearing full kits is exhausting. So essentially what we did is we built an 8x16 room over here just for breaks. So what we did is we converted the back of our Rancor Cantina to literally just an admin building. And then we built kind of a picture op, photo display, and a connective building to where we also had an area for our troopers just to kind of chill out outside of our changing room.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's a quick break area. There's water, there's snacks, there's everything. You can go in, sit down, relax. And then obviously when you're ready to dekit, you go downstairs and do what you do. But this made a world of difference.
Now, I understand we also have a kind of break area over here too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's our blue milk distributor. Yep, we have a mobile cart.
If you guys remember last year, we just kind of had a table where we had the raffle set up. And so we kind of felt like we needed a town center. And so it made a lot more sense to put the raffle in the town center. That way we could keep everything kind of in one spot where we kind of send everybody that's looking for any sort of information, the raffle stuff, that kind of thing. So we came up with this, the tower, as we call it, and it, multi-purpose for a couple things, like I said. And one of the cool things on the outside here is, so we have the mobile blue milk stand. This actually is remote control, and we can drive it around. And it was just something fun that I had never seen.
What's the designation of the droid?
It's AZ. He's been in a lot of different things, but mostly people recognize him from Bad Batch.
Okay, so it's the AZ then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you made an AZ.
No,
just for the
just
cart
made
itself.
just kind of.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of made him up. I thought he would work well with running around with the cart for us. So
I think so too.
yeah,
I think looks
it
perfect.
fits.
I see we've got a Gonk. Is this Gonka team?
Could be Gonka. I like that. Kind of did our little droid pit over here where they're cleaning up parts, scavenging stuff, and then we're selling stuff out of the inside. So it kind of works all like it would flow.
Awesome. All right. So what's next?
So we have the Rancor Cantina, fably named by the large Rancor head up on the top of the bar.
Now, did you guys have a Predator hunt that down for you? Because Recently in some comics I saw on a Predator trophy wall on Wolverine versus Predator, a Predator has a Rancor skull on his trophy wall now.
Well, we are people for the ethical treatment of Rancors.
Oh, okay.
So this is a naturally exhausted Rancor.
I see.
That we collected them. It was actually hit on the side of a highway.
Oh.
Yep, right through Tatooine.
Oh,
yeah.
I hope
main trunk line.
I hope nobody's damaged their speeder going through there.
Yeah, well, we couldn't find the speeder.
Oh.
Yeah, there was lots of bits and parts. Yeah.
Well, you can only do so much.
That's true. We tried.
It's a big galaxy, a lot of dangerous creatures walking around,
Absolutely.
You can only do what you can do.
Absolutely. I will say we did find a fully formed bantha in his stomach. So
how about that?
It was good. It
must
was
have been quite
good.
the Rancor.
Yeah, that's where the milk in the center comes from.
From the Bantha or the Rancor?
The Bantha.
All right.
We've never tried to milk a Rancor.
I don't recommend it.
No? It's no.
Ah, okay.
No, I mean, I wouldn't know where to start.
Odds are someone's had to have tried it, though.
Yeah, well,
I don't need to know what the odds
are. Somebody tried to milk those things called on Earth the cows at some point. Somebody had to start that,
Somebody did have to start that.
No, but in all seriousness, we have updated and adapted our original Mos Eisley Cantina set. We've kind of pulled it out of that environment. We've put it back into Mos Redina. So it is one of our key pieces here. It is actually our oldest piece. So this was built long ago, and it's been constantly kind of morphed into fit what we need. It's completely modular. We have enough walls. I want to say we have 24 or 26 4x8 walls. We can literally build an entire seating area back there if we wanted to. As I said earlier, we actually converted it into an admin building. So all of the command staff and all the people that are kind of running the show have somewhere to go. They can meet. They can sit down. They can basically do everything, the administrative aspect of what's happening in the booth. So that's good. But like I said, this is our oldest piece. As you can tell, it was built extremely well. It travels all over the state. It goes all the way from the Panhandle all the way down to down south in our Everglades squad, and it hits 6 or 7 cons a year. So
beautiful.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
So the Rancor head was actually built and donated by Galactic Smugglers. They were awesome for us. They took quite a while. It's 3D printed and then resin covered, and then obviously it's been adapted to what we do. Mounted. It weighs a good little bit. So it's fun to hang it, but it really says everything when you walk in.
Well, it's beautiful. I love it, and maybe I hope to see it at Rebel Scum Con someday.
You never know.
All right, so now we're moving over here, and I see an interesting mural. So we've got Jabba. We've got a friend of ours that I recognize who I think will be at Rebel Scum Con. Bumblebee Tuna, a Jawa. And I recognize this guy. I heard him playing some really cool tunes at Galaxy's Edge one day in Olga's Cantina.
That's our representation of DJ Rex. One of our members, actually the executive officer of the Makazi squad, local squad here, he actually printed him, built him, and yes, he is our key piece in the Cantina dance lounge. So,
I mean, he knows how to rock some good tunes. So,
he's got a little bit of a screw loose, but we enjoy him. He's always fun at parties.
So how does that work? Do y'all just rent him out from Olga, or?
Yeah, honestly, we just kind of took him. Oh. She was busy with her Wookiee boyfriend that nobody can seem to find anymore. So
okay.
We just got him, and
I mean, I'm sure that happens all the time. I mean, Jawa's droid nap, so.
Yeah, exactly. And on Mos Redina, Jawas are everywhere. So.
Jawas are everywhere. Next, I see we have this beautiful Han Solo in carbonite with working electronics too.
Yes, this is obviously not the real Han Solo. This is a tribute. Here at the Rancor Cantina, we like to pay tribute to those that came before us, and obviously we could not have Jabba and his gang without having their favorite art piece from Jabba's palace, which obviously was Han Solo in carbonite. So we decided to do that just as an honor to the Hutt clan.
Do you think he's dreaming of a Temple of Doom or a Lost Ark somewhere? And it's very possible that certain adventures could have just been some carbonite hibernation dreams. That's an interesting thought. And I see we've got, we got a captured Jawa. See, we were just talking about droid nappers, and there goes another one.
We have one of our younglings here arresting Jawas for their behavior here this weekend.
It's understandable. Jawas are notorious for bad behavior. Makes sense. Y'all also have a very nice, large probe droid. I love the eye, by the way. That is so cool.
Yeah, he's actually pretty amazing. One of our, actually a joint pair of our squad members, one from Everglades and then one from the Makazi squad, actually printed, finished, and then put him together for us. It's amazing. He's actually owned by the Everglades squad leader, the new incoming squad leader.
Awesome.
So, yep, absolutely. He brought him up here for us, and he's been keeping an eye on everyone.
It's important. We gotta watch out for those rebel sympathizers.
Absolutely.
So I see here we have our holding cell for when those rebel sympathizers get rightfully captured.
Well, not exactly a holding cell, because that's where we store all of our armory. So that would probably not be a good idea.
So y'all changed it.
Yes, we did. So we converted this to the garrison outpost. The garrison needed somewhere to go and track down those rebel spies and rebel sympathizers. So we have a working radar station. We have our armory. There's several droids in there fixing some things for us. I want to say that we have, we have some confiscated rebel propaganda and some rebel equipment. So
good.
absolutely.
I like a safe, clean galaxy.
Absolutely.
You know what? Turning a holding cell into an armory only makes sense because, you lock up a rebel, they could break out and destroy, an Imperial facility, take out a bunch of families and citizens that are important to the Empire, right? And, if you blast a rebel, they never offend again.
That's true.
There is that.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, now we're making our way over to the Saber Guild, and hello there.
My name is Valerie. I am the current local director for Saber Guild Takadana, and we just wanted to walk you real quickly over this way.
Would love to.
This is our Jedi temple that we have brought to Mothra.
A Jedi temple?
And we've got some Sith people.
Troopers. I need some stormtroopers.
No.
What?
It's okay.
What? Oh,
The
it?
death sticks are licensed.
Sorry, that's not gonna work. The death sticks aren't licensed.
Well,
Those are death sticks.
but we also have a couple people from Vader's personal squad to make sure that we're not getting into too much trouble.
Okay.
But so we came out, we wanted to join the other clubs as part of this amazing MegaCon convention. We wanted the fans to be able to be in something that was immersive. And then we do tiny children training. So we get them in here and we teach them how to use the Force and Force push. And I've got Force push way too many times this weekend. Lord Vader could Force push us if he wanted. In fact, the first opening day, he did back me into that wall, and I was quite intimidated. So last year, we actually used carpet tape to keep our rug down in the temple, and we realized that a lot of people needed assistance with cosplay repair, and they couldn't find the cosplay medic. So we actually built a tent that we disguised as an outfitter for bounds to wear around, and people are coming over here to use our sewing machine, lots of carpet tape. We got a little needle and thread. I'm trying to match as many colors as we possibly could. There's some E6000 in there. I used my nail glue to glue in a trooper's fan earlier. So yeah, just kind of something that we could give back to the people here that are trooping as well as visiting, and something we can do besides swinging some lightsabers around.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
All right, so here's one of our buildings that we've had for 2 years. I think you guys saw this last year. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this because I remember the speeder.
Yeah, so it's the same speeder. A few little changes, but nothing over the top. Our fans have really loved the speeder. The kids jumping up on the speeder, being able to ride on it. One of the things that's pretty neat about this, the electronics, it has a seat rumbler. So it's so entertaining seeing the kids or the fans jump on it and not expecting when they press the button to start it and it starts rumbling on them, and they get all excited, and it's exciting to see them really, really enjoy it.
And that's why we do it.
That's why we do it. But this is brand new. This is our droid bar.
I hear it's pretty poppin'.
It was a hit this year so far, but you can come on through.
I see
We're
Roger's
coming.
out here performing.
Yeah, our B1 here. He's throwing back some hits for us. And then we got our bartender here. He's not K2SO, he's queso.
Queso.
Queso,
Okay.
so-
Now, does he serve queso at all? or-
Chips and dip earlier. He's all out, so right now he's just looking for wanted droids.
This probe droid looked like it's had a few too many droid drinks.
Yeah,
He's looking a little laid out on the counter there.
he's all right, but behind
okay.
you here, yeah, this pit droid here, he definitely had a little bit too much lubricant.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Come on, pit droid, get it together.
This is our droid bar here. We're really proud of it. This took us probably a little over 6 months to get this building here to the point to where it is now. We're hoping everybody comes next year because we're planning to really step it up as far as the automation here with the droids. We're just excited about it.
And we're excited that you built it. I can't wait to see what you add next year.
So we're really, really excited, and we're proud of what we've, not just as a few guys, but really everybody here from all the clubs, the specific builders, even those cosplayers come in here, our members to dress up. This wouldn't happen unless everybody comes together to get this done. And it isn't just for the fans who walk through, but we put a lot of hard effort to make sure we collected money for Give Kids the World. Voices Against Cancer, I forgot that. So Voices Against Cancer. So two great charities. We were able to, I don't know if we have our final totals, but we were able to collect some amazing donations. It's been a long, long weekend, so I can barely talk, but some donations for that. But before you leave, we want to give you some of our Fear Squad Builders coins here.
Thank you so much.
And that's just for you guys coming, talking to us, sharing what we're doing, and letting everybody know. Please come down next year, MegaCon 2025. We got some more things coming. You guys are going to be here?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be here.
So
Don't
you
you
guys
worry.
are going to be here. Please come down, see us. Let's have a good time.
I'm excited. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for what you've built. They say it takes a village. Well, you guys are definitely a village. Even the members who had a hand in putting this together, who aren't standing here right this second. A special thank you to all of them as well. Thank you to the Fear Squad. Thank you to 501st, Rebel Legion, Saber Guild, Droid Builders, all of you guys. Thank you, Mando Mercs, and anybody else I didn't mention my name. Thank you so much for everything y'all put together here at MegaCon. Can't wait to see how much it grows next year. And like I said earlier, I hope maybe we'll see you guys at a future Rebel Scum Con in the near future. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this year's Mega Content as we covered MegaCon 2024. We highlighted some really cool people, some really great groups, saw a lot of great cosplays this year, and the guest list was phenomenal, and I can't wait to see who they bring out in MegaCon 2025. Stay tuned for more awesome con content. Like and subscribe and follow us on social media for more Rebel Scum content, and check the website daily for daily Rebel Scum Star Wars fan content. Check out Rebel Scum Con coming up later this summer, June 27th through the 30th, for the Star Wars fan convention you've probably been waiting for a minute now. To book your experience today, go to rebelscumconventions.com. Once again, that's rebelscumconventions.com to book your experience today. Tickets are going fast, and hotel rooms are going even faster. So don't wait. Make sure you get that experience booked as quick as possible because we have a lot of guests, and the guest list is still growing. That's pretty awesome. Check out our sister website, cooltoyreview.com, for all kinds of awesome non-Star Wars toy-related content. Like and subscribe to the Cool Toy Review and Bay 12 YouTube channels for that non-Star Wars toy-related content. Check out collectorsoracle.com as well, our free archival website where you can mark things in your collection, mark things you'd like to have in your collection, share those lists around with friends, family, and social media alike, and it's all absolutely free. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you. You Rebel Scum.